Hey guys, Epicenter Brian here. Hey, I want to show you a really quick, easy project you can do for your harvest right, for the pump, that will make your life so much easier, and it's so simple to do. So the scenario is, at the end of a cycle, you check your food and you go, oh shoot, this isn't quite dry, I need to add a couple of hours. And when you do that, sometimes there's a little bit of water in your pump. And so the oil level is a little bit higher than it was when it started. So anyway, after the cool down time for the pump, when the pump starts up, sometimes a little spurt of oil might come out of the exhaust. So the stock exhaust looks like this, and it's just got a little vent here. And so, what I have done in the past is I've had a rag draped over this just to kind of contain any droplets that might come out in that situation. And you can see that the oil had dripped down here, and this Harvest Right label is dark because oil has gotten on that over time. So anyway, let me show you this really cool setup. Super easy to make, super cheap. And the idea actually came from Betty's Harvest Right Freeze Dry Facebook page. There's a user group, and they have all kinds of really cool ideas over there, and they posted a couple of different versions of this. So I'm going to show you my version. Basically, it has a pipe connecting here in place of this original vent, and then the top part of this vent has been moved over here, and there's a T, and then there's a container to capture any oil or water droplets or any particulates that normally would have tried to go up through this vent. And so anyway, it's super easy to make, and I didn't make a parts list because it's so easy. Just take this off, take this to your local Home Depot or any of those places, and then what you want to do is show this to the guy in plumbing and say, I want one of these that's got threads on each end, just a little coupler, and it's going to look like this. So it's got threads that will thread onto the handle, and then it's got threads here that you're going to put an extension pipe. Now this particular pipe is 6 inches long. I didn't know exactly what I was going to need, so that's what I grabbed, but actually a 4-inch pipe would work just fine. Then you need one of these couplers that's got the same threads on all 3 connections, and then you're going to get a short piece of pipe here, and you're going to reuse this from the piece that you took off of the pump. Okay? Then you put another one of these extensions here, one of these little pieces of piping that's threaded on each end. Put that down here, and you're going to take any kind of junk container that you have. Now this one happens to be for trail mix, but it's got a plastic top that you can drill easily, and you're going to need to drill a hole in the top of this. I think it was 3/4 inch. And then in the electrical department, you can get these nuts. Now these nuts have an O-ring seal on the bottom built into the nut. So there's a nut here on the top of the plastic, and up inside of here there's a nut as well. And so the container itself can just get taken off of here, and this can get emptied and cleaned out. And it's super easy to put together. Does a great job. Now what I did was I also drilled some vent holes up here on the top. I don't know if those are really necessary, but it's done a great job for me on the couple of times where I've had a little spurt of oil. It just fell right into that container, and no fuss, no muss. So anyway, that's a little tip for you. Super easy. And again, thanks to all the people over there at Betty's Facebook page, so check that out. For the Epicenter.com, I'm Epicenter Brian, signing out.